Hope everybody having a good day. We just finished the last video. And like I just said in that video, if you caught that one, cool. Then that means you really support, because in this video, we're cleaning some aquariums, cleaning some filters, and doing all the stuff that we all have to do, but we don't really always like to do. But we're doing it together. So let's go ahead and start on, might as well start on this 54 gallon right here. This 54 gallon right here holds, this 54 gallon holds this arowana. Do you all remember this little guy when we first got it? It was probably 4 inches. Now it's more like 9 inches, 10 inches. Big enough to come out of here, so we're taking it out. That's something else that has to happen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. I would love to put this guy in the pond now, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Carter, no, no, thank you. And then we also have in here, that was supposed to be a barracuda, but it's a kerosene. I think it's a striped kerosene. And then we have also, they said it was a striped South American gar or something like that. But again, it's another kerosene. Where is he at? Can't find him. Nonetheless, he's in here. Let's see, let's go to the side. There you go. And they are all eating. They love to eat tilapia. And this tank needs a cleaning desperately. Algae, old roots, all of that. I'll also probably put in here the giant gourami because he's been getting beat up. So let's go ahead and take care of this one first. Before I do that, I want to put all the plants on the windowsill over there, where I basically let the plants sit and water them, but I don't water them in here because they all have holes so the water just drains straight out. So I can't leave them on the ground because of Carter, so the windowsill is perfect. I did buy some additional plants, so I don't know how that's going to work now, but I'll figure it out. Nonetheless, they have to stay in the shady area, and they'll still get some of the sun, but they won't get all that sun that will burn them, you know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Matter of fact, all of them don't even need to be watered because I watered some already. Let's see it going off of the way the soil feel. If the soil feels dry, they're getting watered. Period. And some of them I haven't watered since I got them. So, like the pothos right here. Bless you, Papa. So like the pothos, definitely got to be watered. This is good. And that seems to still be a little good. That's damp. This is dry. And I'm pretty sure this one over here is going to be dry because I just got this one as well. So, not bad. So I'm not gonna say this like I have a whole rhythm since, you know, we just set this up, but I'll treat it like I would treat any other plant and all my other plants. I would basically water the plants every time the soil is dry to the touch. I'm gonna let it dry out, not completely. If I don't have like wet soil on my finger, then I'm gonna water it. If I do, then I'll go ahead and leave it. Just wanna make sure that I'm not over watering. Dark soil, dark soil. I'm gonna check on this hibiscus just because. See what I mean? That's a little dry. Yeah, I could water this too. Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants to put on the windowsill. And I plan on using the tank water to water them. I'm not gonna water them with tap water. So right there on the windowsill is the best place for me to keep these plants away from cart and to let them drain before I put them back. Eventually, I'll put them in some pots or figure out another way to where I don't have to remove them to water them. They'll sit in some kind of like little draining pan or whatever. All right, so I plan on doing this the old-fashioned way, meaning that I'm going to use this right here to siphon it. I think I got a pump right there that works still. Hopefully I do. If I don't, it's going to be time consuming doing all the water changes on each of these aquariums. So hopefully I have that one right there working. In the future, maybe next month, maybe I'll get a nice pump. All right, so let's go ahead. First, I'll take the net, get all the stuff up out of there. My net. First, I'll use my net, get all that stuff. Matter of fact, I don't even need this. These fish, I guess it looks okay. I'll keep it in there. But they really don't care about, they care about the plants. They don't really care about that piece of wood, but it is tall. It's providing some coverage, some escape. So I'm just going to use this net to kind of like fish all that junk out before I start using the, can you see that? No, you can't. All right, check it out. Using this net right here. Just basically just go next to it, kick it up a little bit. I don't want to suspend every little thing into the water column because I want to use my vacuum to get it out. But the big stuff, I want to go ahead and try to get that out if I can, which I can. And then even afterwards, I still get out I still use the net again a second time. And then I get out the rest of the stuff, even after using the vacuum. So you see all that large debris? That'll block that vacuum so quick. This is it's really satisfying to see your aquarium clean up. I've been so busy, I definitely let it get out of hand. If it wasn't work and family, it was that build. Very happy with the build though. Very happy with how it turned out. Came along very nicely. All right. Okay. I wonder, I kind of want to put the arrow in the 240. Because he has to go in there anyway. And I think that'll give him time to grow. And then I could better secure the pond for the fish that like to jump. So meaning I don't think I'll put any of the fish that like to jump in the pond right away. All right. Okay, so now I want to take my vacuum right here and I want to siphon. Blocking the arrow a little bit. Going right into that trash can right there. And then we just gonna get all this junk out. See that? So that happens when you have plants, but it's part of the ecosystem. It happens in the wild. So if it happens in your aquarium, you know, you just got to deal with it. Take it out, I definitely shouldn't have let it sit in here this long. But it is what it is. It happens. I'm not perfect. And everybody's good. I'm really happy that both, I hope I'm not talking too loud. I moved the position of my mic because one of my mics fell inside the saltwater aquarium when I was trying to fix the sign. So I immediately rinsed it off with fresh because I didn't want it to dry with salt. I think it would have been over. And then I blew it out. Hopefully it dries and it will still work. So I switched up my mic, and now I have it tucked in my shirt, and it's right on my neck. So I hope it's not too loud. I won't find out until I edit the video, or I'll stop and then I'll take a look and see and adjust it accordingly. But this part right here, you getting this no matter what. But so what was I gonna say? I forgot. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of disgusting. You don't really want to let it get like this, but this right here is going to be good fertilizer for the plants. Be real good fertilizer for them. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying how happy I am that they are eating now. They are eating tilapia. I gotta show you. It's such a cool thing. But they're still tiny. They're very, very, very little. Look, there go one. You see? Tiny. Yep, eating tilapia. So if you decide to get you a keratin, just be patient. You know, when I got my African pikes, I didn't have any experience with them. It was the first one I got. So for quite a while, maybe like a year and some change, I was feeding them like minnows and goldfish, things like that. I'll be mad because I was trying to put other fish with them, and like baby doveye, and they would eat them and everything like that. So I didn't even attempt to feed these guys any live. I ain't gonna say I starved them, but I had other fish in here that they were seeing eat, and they eventually ate. They never ate. They don't eat pellets. They don't go after anything like that. They're not eating the shrimp. They don't even like the shrimp. But the tilapia was what they like. Eventually, we'll get them on other things too, like some shrimp maybe. But my African pike still only eats, no, he eats shrimp and tilapia. Never mind. He won't eat a silver side though. And he don't eat live fish anymore. So yeah, this was dirty. It's pretty bad. Got a whole lot up out of there already. And right now, I'm sure it's like stuck right there at the top. So what I do is, I'll cover it up with my hand like this, grab it, and then I'll hurry up and dump it in the trash can or wherever I'm dumping it. You know, see, look how dirty that is. Take a little bit more water, and then clear it out. Now it's clear again. Now I could go ahead and not worry about any of it going back into the tank. And then I'll also clean the sponge right here while I'm at it. Got some dead plants or dead leaves. Get that like that. Get that out of there. I have a sponge up top. I'll clean that one as well. So I'll just take this out, give it a little shake in the water. Just like that. Good as new. Put that right back on there. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and pull the sponge. All right. Just like that, we're gonna put it right back in place, like it never left. Okay. And let's go ahead and keep siphoning. See, what's this? This one's dead. Gotta be. Yep. Get all that dead plant matter out. Dead roots, all that. Get all that. Shake those roots, clean them. Any plants in here? Stick that one up top. Okay, so now, let me go ahead and get the rest of this out. Bring out that net. I told you I gotta bring the net out again. So we're gonna fish through all that. Get all that out. It's a lot. But that's what's necessary. And that's what happens when you have plants. Especially the ones that just hang, the pothos. It's all right though, it's worth it. And I'm going to get all of that out. And I'm using the net because it would take so much more time for me to, matter of fact, I could just, the other option, you know what you do? You wait. You let it sit. The water's, everything is going to sink to the sand. And then you use the vacuum and you siphon it right back out. So while that's going on, I want to wipe down this glass with this sponge. This is going to be a long video. The arrow just tried to jump out. We're not doing that. Here we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and put this piece of driftwood back. I know what I said, but like I said, they do enjoy the tannins. Let's put that one off to the side over there. Okay, let's grab this plant. Cleaned up, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and get this thing filled back up. All right, let's get this thing filled back up and move on to the next aquarium. Let's go ahead and get some conditioner in here. 20, 40, that's enough. It's more than enough. All right. So, water's still looking green. It's all right. It's whatever. You can't win every time. So there we go. Got this lid wiped off. Let's go ahead and put it back in place. Get the plants back situated. All right. Plug up the pump. We'll plug back up the filter. There we go. Filter plugged in. Light back in place. Where's the plastic? I'll situate this right here, just like we had it. Let's get all these pothos right back into the tank. Just shove them right in there, just like that. Just like that. Have them sitting up there. All right. That's it. One down. Just got the floor got a little wet in the process, but that's nothing. That ain't nothing. Not nothing to be concerned about. All right, this one right here is done. One down. They deserved it. Next, Let's head on over to that 60. And that one should be easy. It seems like the 60 gallon, all I have to do is wipe down the glass. I'm gonna do a little water change on that, but nonetheless, that's not really big. I don't have to do any gravel vacuuming, sand vacuuming, any of that. Just wiping it down, do a water change. Not that much going on. But this one right here, some things need to happen to it. It's looking dirty. I need to get down up in there, try to vacuum the sand a little bit as best as I could. But I really got to get down there with a rag. It's too far down. I can't get in there with the sponge, so I'm gonna get down up in there with a rag. We're gonna do a water change, and that's pretty much it. Like it's real easy. It's real easy for maintenance. That one was hard. Let's get this one done though. So let's move this over a little bit so we can get all the way to the bottom of this. One thing about a tall tank, you definitely gotta have a tall scraper. This scraper is probably like 30 inches. Definitely, and it keeps my hand out of water. I'm not getting wet, so that's good. So yeah, so just gonna do a quick wipe, water. Probably not even gonna gravel vac. Might probably just move the sand around. One thing about these Pictus catfish, they really do a great job with keeping everything moved around and turned over because they are searching for food. I really believe Pictus catfish are some of the most interesting catfish out there. Their personalities are really cool. So this is going to take some time to wipe. So I got the glass clean. Now let's go ahead and fix this sand that got messed up. Make it look a little pretty. And then we're just gonna siphon it. Do a water change, that's it. I'll also take the sponge that's out and that's in the sump. Take the sponge, clean that off inside of the garbage can and tank water. But that's it. That's how we do it. So, let's get to siphoning. I'll probably take out, I don't know. Whatever I'm comfortable with taking out, that's how much I'll take out. It's not gonna be a 50% water change, I'll tell you that though. This garbage can is 20 gallons. This garbage can right here is 20 gallons. Maybe I'll just take out 20 gallons. Maybe I'll take out 40. Who knows? Anyway, while this is going, let's take a look at that, let's take a look at the sump. All right, so looks like this thing is sucking up some sand. This is actually from when Miami was in here. So I'm actually just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna touch it. I like how this filtration actually is working, sand and filter floss. And then we still got those sponges, got the lava rock plants, got the light for the plants, and it's keeping this thing filtered. Also, we have the sponge filter right there. So let's go ahead and take 20 gallons out of here, and I'll be back with you and let you know how I feel about it. All right, so this trash can is almost full. Probably got like 15 gallons in here. We'll stop right there. I'll go and empty this, and then I think we'll take out another 15. So we'll take out 30 gallons. Check it out. Look at Mr. over here looking like Bowser. Crazy, right? Ridiculous. I seen him, I'm like, man, I gotta show y'all. I figure y'all will get a kick out of this as well. But anyway, so we're almost there. Can't wait to get this one done. This tank will always have the tannins in the water because the big pieces of driftwood, or the big piece of driftwood and that other piece right there, that big one released a ton of tannins. So that's why it's looking like that. Here's the 60 gallon that we have to do as well. Tank crystal clear. Like I said, I just gotta wipe down the glass. I don't have to gravel-vac, sandbag, any of that. I do a water change, clean the filters, and that's about it. I'm only going to do just this last little 15 gallons of water, and then we'll just replenish this tank and wrap it on up. All right, got this bad boy done, cleaned out, looking pretty good, pretty good. And did I mention that I got the Green Bay Snook to eat pellets? He's eating stinking pellets, y'all. So happy about that. I also cleaned this one down here. Cleaned the filters. Went ahead and wiped off the glass and then filled it back up. Got the little red jewel in here. Got the Dovi, Salvini, the other Dovi, the electric blue Texas, the Jag, also known as the Maniguins, giant red-tailed gourami, and we have, there's one sun cat and the other one is right there. Now, I'm just adding some water to the pond. So in the next video, since we ran out of time, the next video, we have the 240 that we need to worry about, cleaning over there, water change, etc. And then we have the two 125s right here. And then we got this big old girl's aquarium. Where's she at? Let me put you back there. Let's see if you see her. Oh, I can't see her from this angle. Anyway, she's right there. Miami. What's going on with you back there? What's going on? There we go. Come on out. You got a knock. Come on out. You got company. There she is. Told you have to knock. You gotta knock hard too. But anyway, so yeah, just gotta worry about her aquarium. It's looking good. Do a little water change on it. Gravel vac, all that fun stuff. We're looking about high enough. I don't really go too much higher than that. I like to go up to the blue, right when it touches right there. But it don't even have to go up that high. But I probably let it go that high for right now. But yeah, this is, man, look at the plants over there. Look at the plants over there. But yeah, I can't wait to see fish in here swimming. No rush, but still look very much looking forward to it. I'm sure some of you are as well. I hope the Dovi don't come in here and start acting crazy. If he does, he's going back into the 240. I'm already prepared for it. Already decided that if the Dovi and the big buddy act crazy over here, they're going back in there. And they fight, but they're okay. I could always put a divider up if it gets too crazy. Those two maniacs will definitely go in that aquarium by themselves, because I believe that pretty much everybody else could go in here. That means these guys, Everybody else but the Dovi and the Buddy in there. The arowana, the pike, matter of fact, the pike, and the peacock bass. I don't know. We'll see. We got a bunch of tanks. Got more tanks coming. Got a big 800-gallon right here. We're going to do something ridiculous over there. Ridiculous over there. So let's go ahead and cut this water off and go ahead and wrap up this video. I gotta repaint this. It's looking nasty now. But remember, this bad boy was cracked. Wasn't even able to be used. Wasn't holding water. Straight crack, white, all that. Still look good, and it still works. So, unfortunately, that's all I have for you for this video. We ran out of time. This is going to be kind of long, but I know that I didn't want to make it too long. And besides, everybody might not want to see all the aquariums getting done. You might only want to see the 54 to 150, and you didn't get to see the 60 because my battery is dying and I had to get the video out. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure the notification bell hit. If you want to see me clean the rest of these aquariums, you'll have to catch that next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow me on Facebook, The Fish Corner. Follow me on TikTok, The Fish Corner. And until next time, guys, peace.